All right, this is Chris with Syracuse Music Collective, and I have on the line with me today the former Hollywood Undead member, Deuce. Hey, Deuce, how's it going?
Good. How you doing, man?
Not too bad, not too bad. How's things out west?
What's up?
How's things out west?
They're good. They're good. Just working, promoting the album, working on tours and stuff like that.
And speaking of the new album, you got the new one, Invincible, coming out on the 1st of December. Let's talk a little bit about it. I mean, how did it all come together, and how is it different from your 2012 one, Nine Lives?
Can you close the door? It's just basically the last one was a little more raw. This one's a little more refined.
Okay.
It has like a split kind of like of rock music and rap music. Some of it was made in LA, some of it was made in Portland, so it's kind of like a blend, and the rap stuff is a little more up to date. The other stuff was a little more older style rap.
Okay.
So kind of like it's more today's date, kind of newer style was the rap stuff, and the rock stuff. So we just kind of updated everything. It's just a fresher sound, more.
All right. And did
newer sounds, better sounds,
Oh, very cool, very cool. And now you mentioned Portland. Now, you moved out to Portland to record this, correct?
I did a bunch in LA and I did a bunch in Portland. So I did like half in LA, half in Portland.
All right, very cool. And now the first video dropped not that long ago. Here I Come, and what I like about it is that it definitely conveys a message. At least for me, it does. Of keeping true to oneself. I mean, what was the inspiration behind it?
For Here I Come?
Yes.
It was just like some party fun stuff, club, just running around, girls, all that shit. That's all it was, and that's kind of like the song. All
right, cool. Now, with the new album coming out, early next month, or actually pretty much in a week or so here, are you booking tours for going into 2018?
Yeah. We're looking more tours, booking stuff in 2018. We don't have everything worked out, but we're working on it.
Awesome. Is there any places that you're like new markets you're trying to hit into, or just kind of just canvas the whole as much as you can?
Just as much as we can,
Oh, right on. And speaking of tour, pending tour. I mean, if you could tour with anyone, who would you consider your ideal tour mates for this time around?
I don't know, maybe like Papa Roach, someone like that. It's kind of mixture of rock and rap,
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
And all right, let's see. Changing gears here. With the holidays coming up, what do you look forward to most? And what's your favorite part of the holidays?
The favorite part about what?
The holidays, like Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up.
Just all the, I don't know, just to kick it with the homies,
All right.
Roll around, just a more home feel, relax. You don't have to stress about work, It's just kind of just good times with the friends and family, That's what's good about the holidays.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a time to just kind of relax and, just not think about much except what's there, friends and family.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a relaxing time. Good time to relax,
Cool.
So, yeah, it's cool. Get your mind off things.
Yeah, definitely need to around, every once in a while.
Yeah.
Another question I had for you is, what drives you creatively, or what influences you? What are your musical influence and some of your non-musical influences?
Musical influences like Eminem, Nirvana, Avenged Sevenfold, you know, just a mixture of like some of those like good rock bands and some of the rappers, you know. I just like listening to both.
Oh,
Those are all my influences, you know. Stone Temple Pilots.
all right.
No Effects. Yeah.
Oh, right on. Right on. And let's see. Another question would be is now, you know, it's, you know, given where you came from and where you are today, I mean, what would you consider the hardest lesson you've learned so far?
Hardest lesson I've learned is just
I'm sorry?
don't settle for less, kind of, you know, like, you know, if you make something like lyrics or music, you know, there's always a chance you could make it better. You know, that's kind of like the lesson I learned. You could always improve. You could always, maybe it's not the right part, you know, or maybe musically, stuff like that. You could always, like, there's always some improvement until you get to, like, where you're satisfied.
All right. And what would be your advice to you know, new musicians just starting out in, you know, the business, or just starting out there gigging and, you know, trying to get their name out? What would be your advice?
Just to write as much as they can, play shows, watch other bands, learn from other musicians as much as you can, you know?
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And anything else you want to say before we wrap up? Anything you want to say to fans or anything?
Thank you to all the fans that support me. If it weren't for you guys, probably wouldn't be here, you know?
All right, right on. You know, I want to thank you, you know, for taking the time, you know, being right before a holiday, you know, to chat with me, and looking to catching you out on the road, and looking to catch the new album when it comes out.